Now, it does seem like Nickelodeon actors are a lot better off afterwards than the Disney Channel actors.
It's because we're less famous.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I do.
Honestly.
I do. I think it's because we're less famous. I mean, not all of us Nickelodeon. Apparently, there's a lot of coming out with a lot of Nickelodeon actors who had fucked up experiences, man. It breaks my heart to hear. But no, I honestly think it's because we're less famous. Disney has a better machine. They have a better business.
I had imagined Nickelodeon being more like hands-on and like kind.
I don't know.
Like from like my random perspective. This feeling like Disney is like
they feel like that. I think on a corporate level, they feel more that. I don't know. They were fine. It was fine. I had a overall good experience on Nickelodeon, but so did a bunch of the Disney kids.
Sure.
It really depends on who's running your show. That's where it happens. Is who's the creator of your show? Who's the showrunner of your show?
Right.
How they are is going to dictate the vast majority of your experience while making the show. Ned's was made by a guy named Scott Fellows, who is an incredible human. Mm-hmm. He's a great family man, hilarious guy. His wife produces with him. His kids are on set. Like, it was a blast. Scott's incredible. And, sets are a hierarchy.
Yep.
If your boss is not a good leader and is kind of toxic and kind of projected on people or whatever, is unaware of the responsibility they have as a leader, your job's going to be very frustrating. Like, I've worked other jobs than acting, and man, if a boss has some blind spots or whatever, man, it sucks.
Sure.
It sucks. If your boss is a great leader and a great person and actually cares about the people who work for him and making the environment function and connected and open and hardworking, then the experience is going to be great. And we had that on Ned's. We had a great experience. Hearing from other kid stars come out over the last few years that some of their experiences were less good.
Yeah. So how involved were your parents and you working and making sure like you're doing okay?
Super involved. Yeah. My mom especially, because she was the one out here with me. My dad was back in Georgia working.
Right.
And he would come out a lot, but my mom was on set with me every single day. And my mom she's the best.
Yeah.
She's the best. And she was always making sure I'm good, what to watch out for. Stage mom is a term. It's parents who are aggressively
pushy, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's parents who want the kid's career more than the kid does. And it makes them not trustworthy people to be around. It makes them sketchy, right? Like, stage moms are sketchy because their motives are apparent and they're aggressive and it's weird. My mom was always watching out for that and always making sure I knew what to watch out for. And she was on set, like, keeping an eye and confronting for her kid.
What would she be confronting?
One example was she reminded me, so first season we filmed at one studio in Hollywood, Sunset Gower, a proper soundstage. Yeah. Based on the great success of our show, Nickelodeon moved us to some shitty, cheap studio out in the valley that's like a converted warehouse, not a real soundstage. They were going to try and make us film there with no air conditioning. There was no air conditioning. It was a warehouse. And
those are hard to heat and cool. I mean, you're basically exposed to whatever the outside is the inside of a warehouse.
You're right.
Yeah.
But doesn't fucking matter. Like, we're there to shoot a show 12 hours a day under hot lights in the valley during parts of the summer. Like, my mom's like, I don't care what it costs or what are you going to do? You're not going to air condition the set. They're like, it's going to cost a lot to bring in, AC and these like big, like,
but
yellow
you can't even
vents.
Do that while you're filming, right? Don't they have to turn them off
for sure.
filming?
Yeah, for sure.
So
but you need them on when we're not filming. There's plenty of time we're not filming.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, like, my mom was kind of who had to push that, because she was like, what do you mean?
Did the other parents not get involved to that degree, or was your mom the one who was like,
my mom was the one, man.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the one.
I'd imagine it would be bad for the show. Like, you don't want to show up and be all sweaty.
Yeah, no, it's stupid.
Exhausted when you're trying to perform.
But you know what? Don't they have you wear multiple layers of clothes? Like, you would wear a shirt with a
but
jacket
still,
over
we'd
top,
we'd be sweating, man. Our faces, our hair. It's a dumb idea to not. Ultimately, they had to air condition it, but I forgot about that whole thing. I forgot, like, we would stand in front of these giant yellow air conditioning tubes and just like Yeah, it was a thing. But my mom was like, I forgot how much she was kind of like going to bat to make sure everything was okay. And that's what it takes.
Was this her full-time job at that point?
For my mom, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I mean, she was on set every day. I mean, we're there 10 hours a day.
So one thing